Welcome to the NTN8 quarterfinal, Orlando Pirates versus Polokwane City post-match press conference. We are joined by the away team head coach, Coach Phuthi. Welcome, sir. Coach, if you may just kickstart things for us by giving us a brief summary of the match from your perspective.
Afternoon, evening, everyone. I think I'm gonna be very big, short. We had a game of two halves, whereby the first half we started very flat and conceding in the first 10-15 minutes. Whereby you start to get your feet down, you concede from a penalty, and you start to pick yourself up again second half. And it was the first half that I needed to forget. But coming into the second half, correcting the mistakes that we were doing, correcting the movements that we were not doing very well in the first half, I think that is where we started to play much better. We combined at least 7 to 10 passes, but the only thing that we didn't do is taking the ball into the net or trying to hit shots on target. We only got our chances maybe from the corner kicks mostly. So I think I have to applaud the boys for the character they showed in the second half.
Thank you, Coach. We'll now open for questions from the floor. As per norm, please by show of hands identify yourself as well as the media company you represent prior to asking a question. May I ask that for those that are doing live tweets for us, please allow me to direct which people have been nominated to take questions. Do you have any questions from the floor? Okay, that's I almost broke the record. But yeah, Mr. Kizi, the opening question.
Coach, I just want to ask you about some of your injured players. If you could just give us an update. Matuludi hasn't played much this year. Every time I ask you, you say he's coming back next week. I'm still waiting for him. And Kambala, what's happening with him? And Aloy, I think, was another one missing today. What's the injury situation looking like at the club?
We still have injuries in the club. We still have injuries of Matuludi, Nkwe, Chauke, and Daniels. So they are still struggling to recover, but I think we will get them very soon. And as for the others, there are some players that we have released, and Baloyi is one of those.
Joseph from Sports. Hard luck on the debut, coach. It was always going to be difficult for, well, depending on the side you're standing, to play against one of your own. Apolis came through and he scored a goal and he got a man of the match. What do you make of his performance against his former team?
No, man, that shows that I taught him well. And he took that to Pirates, and the coach that is coaching him now, he sharpened him. So that movement is a thrilling movement that we've been doing. And we knew that the moment he get that ball, we must not give him the space inside. Unfortunately, the guy who was supposed to close that gap, he went to Slumberland a little bit. So he caught us. But I think the Apolis that I saw today is another Apolis in terms of the movement ability, in terms of the playing ability. But I think the guy is improving, and I hope that he can do so in going forward.
We'll take the question of the back, Mr. Dalla. What about you? And
Good afternoon, coach. Need from a college was in coach.
Okay.
Are you feeling the pinch of letting the police leave you?
It is always difficult to lose a family member, and I lost a family member, so I'm still bereaving from losing my family member, and He left, he went to a bigger team, and all I can do is to wish him well. Yes, I'm feeling that pinch, my man. He left a big hole in my team, and I think for me and for us to replace him is gonna take some time.
Coach, you're a coach in South Africa. Coach, you speak about that hole in your team. After watching today's performance, the first competitive game of the season, how far do you think this team is from a team that can come back into a regular PSL season and finish in the top 8 again? Are you still trying to sharpen up some positions and go back into the market? And which positions are you looking to strengthen going forward?
From what we have seen today, I think the team is almost there. It's just that we need to bolster with the players that we have just brought into the team in terms of the understanding of how we need to play, and the eagerness and the willingness of them doing what we want them to do as a team. But I think we signed well, and the players that are here will eventually close the gap. And even though we are not going to play the same way that we played when Apolis was in our team, because we played according to his strength, and we are gonna play according to the other players' strength as well.
Coach Lorenzo from Interesting Times. In the first half, there were stages where you couldn't even get close to the Pirates midfield. You're only pressing with one player. Were you not tempted to maybe perhaps press with more 2 or 3 players? Because Mbuli and Dooley were just running the show at that point in the first half.
I think that was the plan, but our plan backfired on us, because if you check, we didn't close the spaces enough. We did not even get closer enough to the passer of the ball and the receiver of the ball. But as I'm saying, we had a flat first half. So we went to second half, and we corrected that. That is when you saw now that they went to the flanks. And on those capacities, that is where we started to maneuver as a team and play well and combine well and play well in the second half. So we just had to correct Mbule from moving from the midfield going to defense, and Mofu came from moving from the flank into doubling up with the number 10, and the Hoto also moving from the fullback joining attack. So those are the movements that we have to neutralize.
We'll take the final 3 questions, starting with the lead.
Okay. Coach Velle here, I'd like on the loss. On the Apolis issue, but when you're talking more about replacement, when you are going to lose that kind of a player, I'm sure there would have been a process of also having a ready replacement. What kind of a profile did you go for? Have you identified, do you have that replacement already in terms of when you lose that kind of talent? And also tell us more about Mashiane, the profile of his striker, the way I saw his movement today. Does it give you a different dimension to how you've been playing?
In terms of Apolis gaps that he has left, we have players who are playing there, and the only thing that we need to do is to make them understand how we want them to move. So with Mashian, it's a player that has played almost all his career as a winger, and I found it very teasing for me to use him as a striker because of the qualities that he has. He's got a great first touch, and he's got an eye to see the next player next to him. So with him there playing as a different number 9, so it's always going to give us a good movement in terms of our wingers joining, the number 10 joining, and the way we want to play. We are not playing high balls as we used to play those long balls.
Seeing that we didn't manage to sneak in 2 questions there. Any takers on the final question? Final question going once, going twice. Note we come to the conclusion of our press conference with the Polokwane City. Will be back shortly with the round of